First this week, Allison Donnelly reports on this past Sunday's protest in Northeast.
I'm Allison Donnelly for Cecil.tv. We're here today with the Cecil County Democrat Club, who are raising awareness in Cecil County about the state of the nation's healthcare system and to protest the repeal of the Affordable Care Act. Who are you and why are you here today?
Hi, Allison. My name is Jamie Marshall. I'm a resident of Elkton, Maryland. I'm a member of the Cecil County Democrat Club. And the Democratic leadership has asked us to have this day of action, and they title it Our First Stand, Save Healthcare. This is in response to a GOP budget resolution, which will defund Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security. They call it a balanced budget resolution, but they're taking money out of healthcare, and we don't want to lose our services. Healthcare is a personal issue. I think that everybody in our country should have basic health care that's affordable. And that's the goal of the Affordable Care Act, and we support the Affordable Care Act.
Do you think that this issue resonates with Cecil County residents?
Well, there are many, many people here supported by Medicaid, Medicare, and the Affordable Care Act has made health insurance affordable for many, many people in Cecil County.
I'm a Democrat that lives in Cecil County, and I've been involved in politics for a long time, and I believe that we need to get out and show solidarity, support the ACA as a human right. All of us in the United States deserve the option to have health insurance, and if we repeal the ACA, it's going to cost a lot of lives, so it's really important to me.
Can you tell us what your sign says?
It says, "Keep America Well, Save Obama Care," the Affordable Care Act.
And what does that mean to you?
Everybody in America should have affordable care, and it's very important. And for the Republican Party to dismantle it, it's really not going to be cost effective for Americans. It's probably going to be something that is going to be more expensive for everybody.
For Cecil.tv, this has been Allison Donnelly in Northeast.
Hello and welcome to the January 16th edition of Cecil.tv. I'm your host, Rob Churnside, and tonight we have special guest with us, Meredith Keating. Welcome, Meredith.
Hi.
From the Geekdom Club at
Yep.
Cecil Cecil College?
Yes.
Correct?
Yep, absolutely.
Tell us about that club.
The Geekdom Club is on campus. They celebrate everything geeky, nerdy, fandom related. So we take all types. Anyone who's a Cecil College student is more than welcome to come. They meet every Wednesday from 4 to 6 in the Tech Center in room 216. So if you're a Cecil College student, please come on by. We're always looking for members.
So this Geekdom Club actually is, I have a little flyer here, is putting on the Cecil Con convention, April 8th.
Yes. So Cecil Con, this is our 4th year running. We're expecting over 850 attendees. Last year we had over 650 attendees, so we've been growing every year. There's lots going on that day. It is mainly staffed by the Geekdom Club on campus. We are taking volunteers as well, though, from the local community and from high schools, so people are welcome to join us to make the event even bigger. It's running on April 8th. From 10 to 4 p.m. We also have a Friday Fun Night on April 7th from 5 to 9 p.m. So there's a little added night this year.
That sounds great. I'm going to need a little bit of education because checking my email is about as geeky as I can get, and that's mostly luck.
Okay.
So you're having gaming and anime and fantasy and sci-fi.
Yes.
Gaming to me, kind of like, I played Doom back in the day.
Doom is cool.
That's old school.
We
though,
like
right?
Doom, yeah.
What kind of games are people going to sample games or?
We do. We actually have a lot of different gaming. There are video game tournaments, both retro and modern. That's going to be in the new math engineering building that's on campus. We also have card gaming, which is going to be sponsored by Expanding Universe from Aberdeen. So they're going to be running that whole gaming room. They're going to have plenty to demo, and they're also going to have card tournaments, I believe probably for Weiss Schwartz and probably Pokemon and Magic the Gathering. To be decided though. We also have 2 demo gaming rooms. One is for video games, so we have some local studios coming to demo their apps with us. For example, we have Luna Wolf Studios, who's bringing mobile application games to demo. We also have Decilis, which is a virtual reality game where you wear one of those cool helmet things and you actually get to be in the action. It's beautiful, and there's an amazing soundtrack. But we also have a tabletop demo gaming room. So we have some local places. They want to demo it with our attendees and really see how it plays. So it's to be decided. We have some people on the fence about coming, but it's going to be really cool.
So
lots of gaming.
With all this going on, it
Yes.
must be pretty expensive to get in.
No, not at all. It's only $3 to get into our convention. We want to keep the cost as low as possible for attendees for as long as possible. The convention is mainly sponsored by Cecil College using club funds that we get at the beginning of every fall. Any money that we do raise throughout the year for like attendance or for sponsorship goes directly into paying for convention booklets, t-shirts, other materials that we just need. Yeah. So very cool.
That sounds great. And obviously, I guess some of these folks giving their samples out or whatever, they're sponsors, right?
Yes. So in addition to Cecil College, which is our main sponsor, they predominantly fund our event. We do take local sponsors. For example, I also own a local company with my partner, Brandon. We sponsor by providing a lot of time. We design all of the rack cards, convention materials, convention booklet. So some people sponsor us by, doing trades with us or donating items to the convention, but we do have some people who just pay for an actual sponsorship, and that's just cash that can be used by us for other things that the convention needs. So we offer 4 tiers of sponsorship. The lowest tier, I believe, is $50, and I think we go up to $250, but all of that information is on our website. Each sponsorship level comes with different incentives for our sponsors. So you can get like t-shirts, different advertisement sizes in the convention booklet, or like your logo on our swag bags and stuff. So
You have the Cecil Con t-shirt on from last year, right?
well, this is actually our staff shirt. So this one's a little bare bones. We just have the staff logo on here, and we have a giant staff logo on the back. Our actual convention t-shirts are much more colorful. The illustration is usually done by a local artist. And on the back of that t-shirt, we're going to have some sponsorship, as well as on our swag bags and in the convention booklet and stuff. So
It sounds like a great day. Kids have stuff to do there too, right?
yes, the kids have quite a bit to do. We have a whole kids corner. It's a room where they can color, they can hang out. We usually hook up a Wii for the kids to be able to play Smash Bros and stuff. There's also a kids cosplay contest, so the kids can certainly get involved with that. We're changing that up a little bit so that the costumes are more handmade this year versus just using store-bought, but all of the kids get a prize, and then our kids that actually make their costumes have larger prizes. So it's...
Well, I'm looking at, and we're going to share with our viewers a sign that you brought with us, but I'm looking at this smaller version, and it shows the Cecil Seahawk in a costume.
Yes, the Cecil Seahawk is our sponsor. We have a giant mascot outfit that we actually usually dress up in sort of Jedi robes with like a really cool staff thing that he walks around. So he kind of changes. Maybe he's a Jedi, maybe he's a wizard, maybe he's just a cool Seahawk walking around, but it changes.
So you and your partner Brandon have a company,
Grunge Muffin Designs.
Did you design the Cecil Seahawk costume here?
We did. We actually collaborated on this year's design. Was a collaboration with my younger sister. She did the line art, and then I vectorized it in Adobe Illustrator. But we, usually we just try to have some sort of local artist. This year happened to be my sister. Last year was Jade Wampler, who was a Cecil College student. So we just try to keep it local, try to keep it as student-oriented as possible. So it changes.
Sounds like a real fun time, and I know April 8th is probably out of the danger zone for being snowed out.
It is sort of a hit or miss date. We've thought about changing it, but people really come to expect it to be that first weekend in April. Last year we had a little bit of snow flurries, but it did clear up. We do have outdoor vendors, we have outdoor food trucks, so while it might be a chilly day, it's probably going to play pretty perfectly with a lot of cosplayers. You know, they get those big outfits on and then they get overheated, so when it's a cooler day, they're more likely to mill around outside and get that breath of fresh air. So there's just a ton going on. We're going to have hot chocolate for our early morning vendors that are coming to set up outside, so they'll have something to drink and keep them warm.
You probably have a few more things you want to share with our viewers, but I have one question.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm pretty old school. What is anime?
Okay, so anime is basically Japanese animation. So there's like an Americana sort of style that we have, which honestly is all over the place. And then anime has a very distinctive style that the Japanese have just honed in on, and it's amazing. So manga is printed comics. It's the Japanese comics. And we have comic books. So yeah, that's what anime is.
It sounds like a great time. April 8th.
Yes.
Anything else you want to share with our viewers?
Yes, just remember there's a Friday Fun Night, which is April 7th from 5 to 9 p.m. And then the main convention is on April 8th from 10 to 4 p.m. We also this year have a Cecil Con 2017 art show, which is leading up to the convention. So this year it's actually going up on January 27th, and it'll be open, I believe, until March 19th. But we have a big opening reception for the art show on February 10th from 5 to 8 p.m. and everyone in the community is invited. We're going to have all this artwork on display from Cecil Con artists, Cecil College students, faculty, and staff, as well as some other community members. And it's all types of stuff. It's illustrations, it's paintings, watercolors, sculptures, and it's going to be on display. So come out, get some snacks and drinks, and hang out with us. And get to meet us. February
at the Railroad Avenue?
It's actually going to be at the Milburn Stone Theater on the Cecil College Northeast campus. So it's right in, it's off of the lobby of the theater, but it's right there.
And the Cecil Con will also be at the main campus.
Main campus in Northeast, yes. And it's, like I said, the main chunk of the convention is in the Tech Center from 2nd floor and 1st floor, but we also have the Math and Engineering building, the library, the whole main courtyard, and the front bus lane is going to have food trucks. So we are even bigger this year.
Oh, that sounds great.
It's pretty big.
Plenty of parking there too, folks.
Yes, absolutely.
Meredith, we really need to talk about the programs and panels.
Okay, awesome. I would love to expand on that. This year at Cecil Con, we have all sorts of panels. We have workshops available as well. Panels, we have a whole list that keeps growing, and the list is available on our website. Basically, we're calling in different professionals to talk about various topics of interest and fandoms. So they're usually an hour long, and we have 2 separate panel rooms, so it's filling up pretty fast. If you want to get a panel application in, please do so. We also have a couple workshops this year. We're still working it out. Last year we had a board game workshop, we had an anime drawing workshop, so this year we'll probably have similar things. We also have several other things going on. Oh, we have 2 cosplay contests. We have one for the kids, which I mentioned before. We also have an adult cosplay contest. We're rewriting the rules as we speak, because we write all of our rules, all of our convention guidelines ourselves. So it's going to be pretty awesome. We have a few judges coming in. We have some judges from Schmidt House Cosplay. We have professional cosplayer Ginger Liz, who's coming in to do some judging. And we're going to up our standards. We got a lot of great feedback from attendees last year about some things we could have done better in that department, so we're really going to try to honor that. Let's see.
So you have some big guns in the gaming field coming in.
Yeah, we definitely do. Luna Wolf Studios is coming in. They're amazing. We also have Andy and Kristen Looney. They created Looney Labs. Their big games are the Flux games, and they're bringing them to Cecil Con. So they're actually going to have an entire section to themselves. They're going to have several tables laid out, and they're going to bring all their games with them, and they're going to demo them with our attendees, and you're going to get to to meet the creators of the game. So it's very cool that they're coming.
That is awesome. And I think that's probably the best $3 anybody could ever spend.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I'm going to be there. I know you're going to be there.
Yes.
We hope our viewers are there.
Yes. Please come out to the convention. There's, in addition to that stuff, there's definitely going to be over 50 artists and vendors there. And come out, meet them, get all your nerdy merchandise that you can't get in the stores. Come say hello.
Awesome.